And so I basically challenged my students to do something different. And what I found out was that 13 and 14-year-old kids can do a whole lot more than you think they can if you'll give them the opportunity. And I was at that time I was serving at a campus that was in a very like affluent area, and so our data was really good and assessment data and all that stuff. So it was easy to think you were doing a really good job because your performance data was really good. And then when I started to see what these 13 and 14-year-old kids could actually do when I gave them the chance to like create stuff, it was very eye-opening and humbling for me because it made me feel like maybe I didn't necessarily know my kids as well as I thought, right? I knew the ones that, scored really well on tests. And then obviously I knew the ones that, were underperforming and, you know, potentially failing, right? And trying to build their capacity. But those kids that were like in that like 80 to 88 range, on the report card, were kind of falling through the cracks. And what I found was those kids oftentimes had some really awesome gifts and talents that I didn't necessarily know because I didn't give them the opportunity to demonstrate their content mastery in that capacity. And so I kind of shifted to a almost like a PBL type of structure, where my students were doing a lot of project-based learning, and that was really kind of eye-opening for me. And once I saw what kids could create, I wanted other teachers to know and have that same experience, because not that the way I was doing it was wrong, but it was so limiting.